everybody. Welcome back. We love diving into new stuff, and we've gotten a ton of requests lately to untangle this whole cryptocurrency thing. So that's the mission for today. We're actually plugging into Allison for this one. They're known for having like a zillion free courses on everything under the sun, but we're zeroing in on what they've got that can make crypto less of a head scratcher,
Makes sense. I mean, a lot of folks get tripped up just trying to figure out where to even start with this stuff. But Allison's got everything from the real basic explanations to, get this, full-blown diplomas in cryptocurrency and blockchain.
Wait, hold up. Diplomas? Like the kind you'd put on a resume?
You got it.
And they're free. Seriously.
Totally free. They're more involved, obviously. It took a good chunk of time. But it's still wild that they just give that level of education away,
That's
right?
insane. Okay, so we're talking about a deep dive into some deep dives here, huh?
For sure.
But hey, some of us might not be ready to commit to a whole diploma just yet.
Right.
What do they got for the crypto curious, but maybe a little time crunched?
Well, they're way ahead of you there. They've got these shorter certificate courses, more like if you wanted to quickly grasp a specific thing, like cryptocurrency. Regulations, trading in the future, that's a popular one.
Yeah.
Or fundamentals of blockchain and Bitcoin if you're just starting from scratch.
So they've basically got a crypto buffet going on over there.
Pretty much.
You can grab a diploma-sized plate or just sample a few things.
Exactly.
But let's be real for a sec. Are these certificates just for showing off, or do they actually mean something in the real world?
Oh, they definitely hold some weight. I mean, think about it. In this job market, you slap cryptocurrency diploma on your resume, that's going to turn some heads.
Yeah, it shows you're not just talking the talk, you've actually put in the work.
Absolutely.
All right, so that's the lay of the land with Allison. What about you, though? Anything in there, stuff that really jumped out at you when you were digging through it?
Yeah, actually, one thing that really struck me was how much they focus on the real-world uses of this stuff. Like, it's not just about the tech behind it or the whole investing angle, which obviously is huge, but they get into how blockchain is changing things like supply chain management, even digital ID verification, which is pretty wild when you think about it.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that makes my brain light up. Because it's not just some abstract future, it's already happening,
Exactly.
I was reading about how some companies are using blockchain to track where diamonds come from.
No kidding.
Yeah, like from the mine all the way to the jewelry store. So for sure it's ethically sourced.
That's awesome.
That's mind-blowing.
It is. And that's what Allison nails, I think. They connect all these concepts to the bigger picture. Like that course, cryptocurrency, regulations, trading in the future. They don't shy away from how governments and banks are trying to wrap their heads around this whole thing.
Which has got to be a nightmare, right? Trying to regulate something as wild and decentralized as crypto.
Total Wild West out there. And it's changing constantly, which honestly makes it even more interesting. Like, we're watching the rule book being written in real time.
It's like we're all figuring it out as we go.
Exactly.
But it sounds like Allison's not sugarcoating anything. They're laying out the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Absolutely. They even get into the environmental impact, which is a huge concern for a lot of people.
Yeah, that's the other side of the coin, right?
Right.
All that energy consumption from crypto mining.
It's a real issue, yeah. And they don't shy away from it. They present different viewpoints, talk about potential solutions, like more efficient mining methods, or even ditching the whole proof of work model for something like proof of stake.
So they're not pushing any agenda. They're just giving you the information.
Exactly.
Which is all you can ask for, really.
Right.
So if our listeners are starting to get that crypto itch after hearing all this, what's the one thing you think they should take away from checking out these Allison resources?
I'd say the biggest takeaway is that this is so much bigger than just making a quick buck. It's truly fascinating, this intersection of technology, money, and how we interact with each other.
It's like a glimpse into the future.
Totally.
And the more you understand about it, the better equipped you are to actually navigate that future.
100%.
But let's be honest, not all of us are wired to learn just by staring at a computer screen. What about the folks who learn best by doing? Is there anything out there for them?
Oh, for sure. I mean, that's where it gets really exciting. Allison gives you the foundation, the theory, the big picture. But then you can actually take that knowledge and put it into practice.
So we're talking actually playing around with crypto, not just reading about it.
Exactly. And honestly, it's easier than you might think to get started. Like setting up a crypto wallet. It's free, super straightforward, and it gives you a feel for how transactions actually work.
It's like dipping your toes in the water before you cannonball into the deep end.
Exactly. And once you've got a wallet set up, you can start exploring all these blockchain-based apps. There are literally thousands of them out there. Everything from decentralized finance platforms to, believe it or not, online games built on blockchain.
Hold on, blockchain games.
Oh yeah, it's a whole thing.
I'm picturing our listeners 5 years from now being like, oh yeah, I was into DeFi way back when it was just starting.
Right, ahead of the curve.
Totally.
But honestly, the key is to find what clicks with you. What are you already interested in? If you're a gamer, check out those blockchain games. If you're an art enthusiast, dive into the world of NFTs. Allison actually has a whole course on NFTs.
See, they've thought of everything.
Pretty much.
But, okay, let's say our listener goes down the rabbit hole, tries all this stuff out, and they hit a wall. What happens when they've got questions that even Allison's amazing courses can't answer?
Well, that's where the beauty of the crypto community comes in. It's incredibly active. And more importantly, it's super welcoming to newcomers.
Okay, I was going to say, some of those online forums can be a little intimidating.
Yeah, I feel you. But luckily, there are tons of communities out there that are specifically geared towards helping people who are just getting started. Places where you can ask questions without feeling like you're speaking another language.
Just like having a built-in support system.
Exactly, like a whole team of crypto buddies cheering you on.
I love that.
And honestly, you might even make some lifelong friends along the way. That's the power of shared interests, right?
100%.
Yeah.
So we've got Allison laying the groundwork, giving you that solid understanding. Then you've got the hands-on experience of actually using crypto, and then this whole community aspect on top of that.
It's a powerful combo.
It really is. So for our listener who's raring to go, what's the one thing you tell them to do today to keep this crypto momentum going?
I'd say pick one thing that really piqued your curiosity during our little chat here. Spend 15 minutes, just 15, digging a little deeper into that one thing. Could be setting up that wallet we talked about, or reading up on a specific cryptocurrency that caught your ear, maybe even just finding a cool online community and seeing what they're all about. That tiny action can snowball into something amazing, you know?
15 minutes. That's, what, less time than it takes to watch an episode of your favorite show, right?
Exactly.
No excuses, people.
Exactly.
So there you have it. We've given you the roadmap. Now it's time to get out there and explore this wild world of crypto. Don't be afraid to experiment, ask questions, maybe even stumble a bit along the way. That's how you learn, right?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So until next time, happy learning, everybody.